Mike, the house here is under serious threat of flooding. What's it been like for the last couple of weeks here?
Oh, very bad. Very bad, no, there's no doubt all about it.
Have you been cut off completely from...
Oh, almost. Only for the neighbours. It was curtains.
And this has happened to you before, hasn't it?
It has in 2009.
And you've had a...
Just not as bad, not as bad definitely in 2009 as now.
And do you think, has there been help, or was anything done since 2009?
Not a thing.
And did you have any contact with council officials or anybody?
Yes, we were talking all right, but that's as far as it went. But in this time now, all the people is helping aside from council and all. They're helping now, but we're in a bad state.
And you had your house flooded before, didn't you?
Yes. Just like this, we tried to save it from water not going in, but this time it's nearly next to impossible.
And your whole, any farming and livelihood is damaged.
Look at it in front of you. I'd have to put the camera out there and you see.
And is this something you think is getting worse every year?
Yes. When the flood comes up and the Shannon comes up, that comes up. And
it must be exhausting every day,
yes,
every night watching it.
You don't even sleep. No doubt about it. You can't even sleep. You're putting on pumps and switching them off. It's just a nightmare. But what can you do? Whether get out or what can you do then? Either? It's not nice.
And is there solutions available for to stop this happening in the future?
Well, there has to be something to do with the river that's flowing into it. Like control it some way or another, and can be controlled till the Shannon goes down. But that flood of water there is unreal. Like this house was never in danger, and it's over 100 and something 30 years there, and we never had as big a trouble as we had the last few years. And as a matter of fact, there's been rose a few inches, not the house, but all round about it. And all you have to do with those people living in that house, and that we were rearing in that house there. But in 1950 something, we were here, but myself and my sister lived here with the aunts and uncles, but they were put out of the house below at the far side of the road. We stood here, and we used to walk up along there, but the road had been rose 7 foot that time, and it's been rose more there last year, but it still doesn't make any difference.
And do you think drainage from other parts is coming in? Is it being monitored sufficiently, or are people opening drains? And
looking at one thing, there's nothing being looked after. Till the water comes up, and then that's it. But I think the amount of water that's there shouldn't be there now. Because at the worst of times we had to walk there across the school, and you only had to go up the road there and walk across at the worst of time. Now ours is deep and a half.
And do you think you're going to be able to manage? There's going to be some clean-up operation. Well, you're digging trenches, you've sandbags, your whole garden is dug up to avoid flooding.
You can see it there, Eddie Kearney there, and neighbours, they're all helping out. No doubt all about it, in every way. Only for them we'd be going. We just can't, now at the present time, can't get out, up to Michael's to get out. You don't want waders to get outside on that wall there. It's just unreal.